On your high.
Hello there, welcome to a very dystopian Christmas. Welcome to our first stream in a while as
I like
Dystopia.
that.
I
I
know.
like that. Yeah, yeah. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a me and Jay have been streaming quite a lot together recently, but not on this channel. Not
No,
on this channel. I've missed it. I've missed it. I feel at home, you know?
I know. Yeah, but welcome back to I was starting off the way that you want to start off a community event. That's exactly, um, the way that we want to be doing things. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some fun games to watch. It's going to be a just a simple pug for you all tonight. But hopefully we get some good gameplay and some fun moments coming out of it.
Yeah, we got a lot of good players in our
Mm.
lobby. You won't be able to see it on stream yet, but I'm excited for you guys to see it. And yeah, hopefully we're going to be playing at quite a high level, to be honest. Looking at the
Oh,
people in here, not to drop any names, I think we're looking around the High Masters GM level, to be
mm.
honest.
Yeah,
So I'm really excited to to see what we got. See, throwing a lot of random players together. It's always gonna be a bit hectic, isn't it? But hopefully it should be fun.
yeah, and I mean, have we? How have we decided maps, DB? Have we thought about that particularly?
Um, yeah. So I was speaking with the players. Obviously, the main thing we want right now is for everyone to enjoy themselves. So I'm not gonna be chucking people into your Antarctic peninsulas,
Mm.
your Paris, So what we're gonna do is you might see it if you're in the Discord, which if you're not, get
Yeah,
over there. There's a link on our Twitter. If you don't
definitely.
follow that, get over there. Dystopia W on basically everything.
Yeah.
It might be an underscore in there, who knows? Um, but people are just gonna spam my DMs or in the general chat what maps they want to see, what we're
Mm.
gonna have on, that sort of stuff. So hopefully we'll have some fun maps. I did tell them I'm not putting it straight into Lijiang.
Yeah. No, that is
Um,
fair.
yeah.
If you do want to join, feel free just to jump in. We have some. I mean, if are in the Discord, if like DB said, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Feel free. There's nothing to it. You just click on the link. If you are in the Discord, there are some voice channels that you can quite clearly see. Just jump in those. We have more players than there are roles in the game, so we will be having rotating teams every map. So you know, um, if you haven't been playing, sorry, if you aren't in yet, don't worry, just jump in now, or get in the voice chat and talk to somebody. Um,
Yeah,
and
there's people kicking about. It may be a bit scuffed today. We probably should have got a bit more infrastructure in place ready for this.
well,
Um,
it is
but
Christmas.
it's Christmas. I think we've all been out for the day, all enjoying our weekends. So we're coming down now, getting in, ready to enjoy our Sunday evening with a bit of Overwatch, bit of Christmassy Overwatch,
Mm.
and a bit of dystopian Overwatch. That's
Yeah,
what we want. That's what we want.
I think from what I've seen, the teams are ready to
Yeah,
go
I'm just
already.
waiting to actually give me an
Yeah,
wait. Looking at this, we're waiting to see people actually in the right channels.
yeah. As we do apologize for any delays that do happen because unfortunately, if you've ever had to run a pug, you might know that it is like herding cattle. They don't go where they need to go, and everything goes wrong. But just bear with us, and we will get there eventually. But yeah, like we said, do just jump in, and there's nothing. Even if we were talking about people being high elo. If you're not high elo, if you're a bit worried, you're thinking, oh, I'm not too great. Don't worry about it. One of our own admins was talking to us, talking about how they're a bit worried because they think they're gonna run it down in a couple of the games. So if they can do it, so can you. So do feel free just to jump in and just have some fun. I mean, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's just everyone wants to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, that's what it's about, especially at Christmas.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Hopefully we'll see some competitive stuff going on, but yeah, mainly this is a good laugh. But also a big thing. If you've been in Discord a while, you'll know there's a special role that no one actually has right now, and
Mm,
it's our community champion role. Outside of the owner and co-owner roles, it's the only one that is yellow, which is
it
mine.
is.
It's also displayed right at the top, right at the top. So if you want that, um, you got to win. And I think how we're probably going to decide this is out of who's playing tonight,
Yeah.
as we do at the end of any game. We'll have a bit of a discussion about an MVP.
Okay. Chat can get involved.
Um, yeah, feel free throughout the stream as well. Give us your opinions. Let us know what you think. And at the end, whoever gets that MVP, will get the role.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds. And we are I'll say this now. We are hoping to host more community events in general. So hopefully this is the start of people's a bit more, some more people's motivation to win it all, to win the crown. Hopefully on a more regular basis, and we'll see some returning champions and champions who, come back and go away. But to start, we've got to see who gets on the throne in the first place. DB. Currently, we have no one to have the crown. So to dethrone them or to hold their throne, there needs to be someone to start. So that's going to be decided tonight.
It is, isn't it? It is. It is. Now, as ever, we're having a few little issues here and there.
Yeah, I see a couple
A
of
few
players
things.
disconnect, and I thought, oh golly, that's
Yeah, a few people disconnecting, a few people having issues with Discord and team chat and
yeah.
having to um but yeah, I think I'm hoping we're nearly ready. I was told some there we are. I'm just watching the VCs and waiting for people to be ready. Oh,
Yeah.
uh,
So one other thing to say is sometimes when you see these games, I know I have in the future, you think, oh, that's a bit of fun. You go on and you see, oh, maybe it's a console exclusive, maybe it's a PC exclusive. We are neither of those. So if you are, we have people on, I think every platform at this point, maybe barring Switch on at the moment.
where's Virus? Where's our
I
Switch
know
God?
we do have a Switch player kicking about, but yeah, no, we do. But yeah, we have PS4 players. PS players. I don't know if they're on 4 or 5. We have Xbox players. We have PC players. So yeah, whatever you are on, just jump in. There's nothing to it. Obviously, that might raise a couple more problems. With all I'm thinking is it might
Yeah,
VC and
typically.
console is always a bit of a fight.
Yeah, so we are running this all through Discord. So typically, I think Xbox you're good on Xbox One
Yeah,
and
it's PS4 on
and
that.
yeah, PS4 is where you get an issue. So bit of an, yeah, I think which is to my knowledge, there's a certain player in here who we're gonna have to keep on a certain team to make sure they can
Yeah,
access PC. But right, I've had is that 2 hours or is that 1 hour?
I
R from Keo, which is on that team. Is that an R? You're in the lobby. That is too
I
many
I
letters.
have them both turned off just in case any silly or goofy
Ah,
words get said.
reference, yeah. Jazzy has hit me with multiple letters.
Okay. Well, just
Which it's counted as an R. Let's go. We're going straight into it. Map one.
how bad
I
can it
don't
be?
I don't know if we mentioned on stream. We're starting with Busan. So we're gonna go with a typical lineup. We're gonna start with King of the Hill. That's what this is called.
Why does Busan
Um,
spawn us in the absolute middle of nowhere?
always. I
I
was
know.
gonna say, has it done that to you? Because yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. So we'll start King of the Hill, and then. Do you even know where we are?
Yeah.
I don't know which point we're on.
I don't know what it's called. We can't get in either. I
Are we
think
on?
we're
Are
on the
we
train one. I can't remember which one
the
that's
train
called.
one? I did see a train one, but I don't. I don't know.
'Cause we need them to spawn in before anything can happen.
I think
This
so.
is
Yeah.
good. This is good fun. Nothing quite like
This is
this.
good stream. I really hope we're like mecha base and we're gonna have to like
I know.
sprint
Well,
over.
just click your F1 or one button or whatever you got it bound to, and you should jump
Yeah.
straight to a character. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see as well whether teams we saw a pug we didn't see a pug. We were casting a game the other day, DB, and it was interesting seeing the team comp changes. It was a similar kind of style to this, and it was interesting seeing how people had different attitudes in team comps. And it'll be interesting to see if they go for super meta comps or we're looking at a bit more, hero comfort. But I mean, the one thing we're both seeing is 2 Maugas coming out of the gate.
Two Malgas. Yeah, we're seeing a Widowmaker as well, but only from the one team. So on downtown, you expect it normally, and yeah, they've. Team 1, I haven't got the team names. I think that's silly. They haven't quite got anything. But seeing both Malgas stepping up here, pumping a lot of damage into each other. DJW on that Widowmaker, taking the high ground, trying to make something happen. But look at Jazzy. He is going aggressive here, walking in. He's trying to make something happen. Can they find the Ana? That is Keo down. Yeah, the Ana falling. That's going to be hard to keep your team alive, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to be silly. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's silly taking the point.
He's gone
DJW, hang on. Someone saw this guy.
Yeah.
He's found 2. All Goofy needs to do is reset for a second, run back in, and they can have this.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard because they're going against a lot of damage, and the point does flip over to Team Silly, but at the same time, now you're right. They're just going to walk straight onto point, and Team Goofy are going to be able to get some really good space, and it's going to leave a lot of options open now for DJ to start firing. Gus is also going to get a big pick to start.
Yeah, Gustring opened that fight up perfectly. DW just taking names left, right, and center, but Jazzy doesn't want to give this up. John Point, there's a lovely sleep jump from Keo, so Jazzy's going to have to try and keep themselves alive. With the anti-nade on them as well, it's going to be very hard. A lot's going on all over the map here. Ace finding kills somewhere. I couldn't even see. Stealthy was playing a bit of the Reddit Lucio, and that's going to be Goofy holding on to the point for now. But that was a good fight from both teams, both picking up a lot of ult charge here. So we're probably going to move into this ult fight. And as I say that, they are DJ's opening it up with a little bit of a Widow's Sights.
Yeah, just to put the pressure on, get a bit more time on the clock. But I mean, Jazzy's going to be walking right in, and if they get onto the point, the bomb comes out from Ace as well. Not going to find anything. DJ is going to find Vibe through the visor, and this is going to mean that they're going to be able just to walk onto point with that person advantage. But Jazzy is going to pick up Keo, meaning that he's dropping very low though. So it'll be interesting to see will they be able to survive. And I mean, Mini Mythical is going to pick up Lagoleth, and it looks like it's just going to be a bit of a cleanup despite Jazzy dropping.
Yeah, I think DJ was doing his utmost there, sat on the high ground. Gus Fring trying to play some Batman with the Junkrat there, flying through the skies. Not able to quite find anything, and that's left the team open. You know, if your Widowmaker's not got a pick, your Junkrat's doing whatever in the backline, you're not going to be able to get much. But, right, so Goofy, yeah, they fallen off a bit after that fight. City able to take up the point, but with Lagoleth walking in there, you know, you're thinking they want to make something happen very quickly, but Jazzy has dropped the ult. Both the Malga and the Lucio in that cage, and they are just getting absolutely shredded. There's not much you can do, is there, when you're locked in that big barrier?
Ooh!
An ultra. Was that dropped on top of DJW's head?
So he jumped on, he TP'd onto DJ, but DJ got a low-powered headshot off, and I think, you know, the pressure came in a bit for Mini, and they just decided, screw it, I'm gonna ult. And they picked up the kill, got a little bit of a bag in, so maybe it's worth it all. For them, but yeah, we're going to be seeing them coming in. We're going to see probably the Malga ult, immediately coming in out from Lagoleth. It'll be interesting to see whether it'll be found to the same effect. Ace is going to drop real low. Is they going to die though? Not looking like anything is going to happen. No deaths come, but DJ is going to pick up Mini on the other side of the map, and then Jazzy is eventually going to fall.
Yeah, I think, you know, Jazzy was given the nano there, but still, it just wasn't enough to keep him up. And I think that the damage was being pumped, but the healing was being pumped so much that no one seems to die. And then all of a sudden, yeah, you're getting some picks coming left, right, and center. Vibe with the coalescence, trying to just keep his team in this fight, and it wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, no, definitely. One thing I want to say is I want to just talk a bit about Ana. We haven't been seeing a lot of Ana play, but now with the presence of Malga, seeing a lot more use, and it is interesting to see really good. Oh, Vibe is put to sleep by a sleep dart, maybe not intended for themselves, but yeah, now we're seeing a lot of presence on the point.
Yeah, you know, both teams duking it out there, but DJW is the one not even on. Oh, never mind, the Widow is on point, finding something. Gus Spring with a kill. I don't think he was expecting to get there. Vibe walks into a trap. A lot's going on, an ability that I've not seen in the kill feed before, as Lagoleth is finding his counterpart, and yeah, a lot of stuff's going on here. They're absolutely duking it out. That's going to be Goofy taking that fight win right at the end. And when you're in 90%, you got to think that's probably it, isn't it? You got to think Cilia trying to set up for something. Vibe going over the top, trying to get the touch, gets it just in time to set off the overtime. But with Stealthy was on the ball there. Hang on a second, Lagoleth falling. That's very far forward. Jazzy's walked in, got the ultimate. That's 3 locked in there. Can he find these picks? Neuro's walking in to keep Jazzy just completely stocked up. 1. Oh, come on, give
3. Oh my, and that's all we need. You were ready. You were writing the storybooks. Q is gonna pick up Mini as an exit frag, but is gonna die themselves to Mini. But yeah, you were writing the storybooks, and they were yet to be written. I know. We saw Lagoleth drop real low and just get picked off eventually by I think they're coming up on their own now, so they're gonna charge it. It does get anti-naded, and that is a massive counter now. That's the thing. Anti-nade just completely changes you. That's not going to stop DJ.
Yeah, weaved the headshot all the way through, and Gus Fring has been given the nano boost. Stealthy is playing the Reddit Lucio, shut down by the Moira though. Gus Fring with the nano drop. Can he find something before he dies? Just finds Jazzy before dying to a headshot from the same person, but Kio's on point. It's a battle of the supports. Vibe's able to get the pick, but with Lagoleth sprinting in there, it's all to play for. Lagoleth wants things to happen, but it's been stuck. He's popping everything, trying to keep himself alive. Ace, just lovely headshot. Chunk down Lagoleth very quickly. What a fight. Oh my god, I need a breather.
That was so close. Yeah, no, we saw, I mean, so much come out. It was the anti-nade that really sealed it all. Lagoleth gets a big ult, but ultimately it doesn't mean too much when they're going to, you know, drop immediately, just because so much of Malga's tank tankiness comes from the healing, comes from, you know, receiving it all back, and being able just to be the subject. That's why you have that honor, just to stand behind you and just really pump you full of heals. But as soon as you get anti-naded, there's nothing you can do. You're trapped in there as much as they're trapped in there. And, you know, it didn't go in his favor that time, and Jazzy was able to pick him up.
A bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? The Mauga ultimate, you know, as soon as you trap him, like, right, I've got you, this is it. But then you're there as well.
Yeah.
You can't leave yourself. But now we're seeing both teams roll out on very similar team compositions, except the side of Goofy's lost the Baptiste, and on the opposite side we've got Mini Mythical bringing out the May. Now a big nade again straight away from Neuro has caught Lagolet. The immortality has come out at the very last second to keep him alive. DJW's gone into the backline though. Hang on.
Holy.
They're doing a lot. That's 2 kills straight away. Ace trying to find anything he can, and anything is a lot right now. He's found DJ and Gus Fringers left Silly with no DPS. Lagolet able to get the counter Mauga there, and all of a sudden we've got everyone duking out on point, but without your Mauga to stand there strong, it's going to be hard, although Ace is doing a lot, isn't he? That's the 3rd pick of this fight. It's finding the spot, and a nade dropped onto Lagolet. Neuro needs to be stopped. Every one of this man's nades dropping straight onto Lagolet's head, and just absolutely shutting him down. Everyone's going, but with Lagolet out and Jazzy dropped on point, it's going to be hard to stabilize in there. There you have the point is flipped over to the side of Silly to start out this mecha base, and Ace, oh, this man, he cannot stop. I think that's his 5th or 6th kill of this round.
Yeah, I know, almost coming up on ult already, just getting so many picks. They're just like, in the chaos of these pug fights, Ace is just thriving, getting through everybody, finding those picks, and look, they're going for another. Kyo is dropping real low and drops again. Coming up on the ult is going to be able to come out now. Ace is still living and secures another fight win and has that ult to go into next fight. You're feeling good if you're going into this team as Team Silly.
Yeah, that was so well played. Lagolet on such a late pick as well, 32% already. You got to think that, you know, by the time people are walking in, you're going to be pushing 50.
Yeah.
That was a long fight that I don't think they could afford to have go that long. But look, TJW again in the backline. Ace doing
what a sleep!
With the 180 sleep, he shut down TJW, and all of Silly are just absolutely running straight over.
No way he gets that.
There. He gets up, but Lagolet is running. He's dropped his trap. He has everyone. The nade is dropped on top of him. Jazzy finds the headshot. That's him dead. TJW doing all he can. Hang on, the DPS lineup here from Goofy doing a lot of work, but Jazzy and Ace just absolutely shutting them down. The coalescence from Vibe as well, just finishing it off. He's playing a bit of the DPS Moira as we all see in our ranked games. Of the BM, I'm thinking, locking DJW in the trap right towards the end of that fight there. Wow.
Yeah.
What a fight.
Ace holding on to the Death Blossom as well. Yeah, we saw really good ult from Lagolet. Unfortunately, Neuro had both anti-nade and nano up, which really meant Jazzy just, you know, just in the superior position managed to take down Lagolet. Not really a fair fight. But now, you know, we're seeing a dry fight from both of them. It'll be interesting to see who can win. But I mean, that's a massive anti-nade, but that's a big window as well. Gus Fring is also going to find Ace before they're able to pop the ult.
Yeah, the ult, you're relying on that Death Blossom if you're Silly. But hang on, right, so you've got a lot going on here. Jazzy trying to stabilize the point on his own. Ultima comes up from DJW and finds the floor. Not exactly what I think he was aiming for, but hang on,
what a slam.
fights are very hard to cast out. The Jazzy and Lago, they're walking around. All of a sudden, there's 2 picks on the board. Kyo and Lago finding 5 Jazzy Neuros going to
Lagolet!
Trying to stay alive, but
Lagolet! He charged off the map.
Oh no.
I had to be spectating at that point. Yeah, team was go. Fight went really well. He had a really big slam as well beforehand, to knock someone down and then get the pick, which was really massive. But then just the charge goes a little bit wide, does die. I mean, now they're looking at 99%, so you're not even upset if your team's Silly. You've still got Ace's ult. You're coming up on both of your support ults in, you know, not too long a time. So they're really just going to be waiting, and it's another nade coming out. Lagolet is already antied. It's not feeling good if you're Lagolet.
Going so low, and there you have it. Oh, Neuro is on fire in this game. DJW doing so much on that Tracer, and I don't think it's quite enough. Ace just kills left, right, and center, and still with the Death Blossom on the board. You got, you know, a nano.
Here we go.
Backline, find something. Jazzy's
please, thank you.
Finally, it's dropped. He's found 2. That'll be the point flip back over Lagolet, trying to keep it alive as long as he can. But with all of Silly looking over, and Mini Mythical's ult being dropped, Kyo not even bothering to walk on the point. I think he's given up that.
Yeah.
what a fun first map.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, really close in so many of those fights. Team Silly going up 1-0 in this. Let's see what the play of the game is. There are a lot of really big plays. That is a really loud alarm in the map. TJ getting it quite deservedly, I think you could say. Let's have a look at these picks on the Widow. Yeah, let's have a look. Bam, one. Vibe.
Oh,
Dropping real up. Switching off the Vibe. Let's
hang
see.
on.
That was a
Yeah.
crisp shot. That was crisp.
What is that?
That was
The head came over for a second.
I know. Heads will roll. So now they all. This is the bit where it gets all chaotic, as we have to rejig
Rejig the team.
the teams. So obviously the
Yeah.
teams are still the same in terms of you know they're still Team Silly. They're still Team Goofy. So don't be dismayed. I know we have a lot of Team Silly, a lot of Team Goofy fans at home. So you can rest assured that they are both there. We have a couple more players as well. We had some issues with loading in and whatnot. So we do have a couple more. So it'll be interesting with a bigger pool of players, maybe different hero pools, different. And different people want to play, so it'll be interesting. We'll probably see some different comps. What I do want to talk about, DB, and I think you'll want to talk about as well, because of our love of this character. The Ana Neuro was really big in that map, and so was we can't let Kyo go underappreciated for their performance in map 1, but they switched off it, and I don't know, that seemed to me to be playing a massive part.
I was confused. We saw what Neuro did the entire way. Like, absolutely incredible from the Ana. Every fight it seemed like a lot of people talk about Roadhog getting countered by the Antinade, right? But I think we're seeing how good Ana can be here. With the nades every time, every fight start, Lagotheth got naded. Everyone jumped on top of him. He was dead before anything else could happen.
Yeah, no, definitely. It seemed like Lagaleth was having a really miserable time. As soon as they get every fight, Neuro just held that nade. No matter how dangerous it got, how low they dropped. I mean, if they dropped really low, they would nade themselves, I'm sure. But no matter what happened, they knew that their nade decided basically the turn of the fight, because the tank matters so much, and I'll tell you what, there's no tank that has more presence at the moment than what's his name? Not a moment to forget. Yeah, Mauga. Not the moment to forget their name. Yeah, Mauga just had so much damage, so much tankiness, but only when they can heal. And as soon as you take that healing away, it just becomes just a big old Roadhog It's like Roadhog, just a big old HP target for you to gorge some ult charge out of,
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Now, trying to sort out the teams, going a bit haywire, but we got everyone in a VC. So just again, for anyone who's wondering, if you want to get involved, obviously there's I think a few more people,
Yeah.
and that we can have in the lobby itself. So jump over into the Discord, and we can fill it up from there as well. So get involved. A lot of people watching here, just looking at who's involved. A lot of you are in the community anyway. But if not, you can find links on our Twitter.
Yeah, which has been linked before, but it is also, if you scroll down from where, if you're watching on PC, scroll down, it's next to the Twitter. There also should be a Discord, little button that you can press, and it takes you straight to our Discord. I'll be honest, I haven't checked it, so I'm not sure if it works. If not, the one on our Twitter definitely does work. So just join in any of those ways, really.
Yeah, so I just started sorting some stuff out with the players, choosing who captains are.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. You were right, DB. This is a bit scuffed.
It is indeed, isn't it? It is indeed. Who do you reckon? Come on, give me a choice for captain. Should we go for the people who just joined? I think we got Dinjarin, bit of a Mandalorian fan there, and come on, there's got to be another name here that wasn't playing.
No, everyone was playing from last. Oh wait, it was only Kane and Rav were the two that weren't playing from last map. One of which. Yeah, we do apologise. This is a bit scuffed. We were both very busy today, so we haven't had as much time to dedicate to this. But we promise next time. Can't promise when that next time is quite yet, but do keep an eye out on the 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 um the announcements channel. That's the other thing. We have made a new
Yeah,
role.
we should promote that, shouldn't we? So there's quite a few people in the Discord now, and I felt bad every time I was pinging. I was
Yeah,
like, God, man,
200
a few
people,
hundred.
900 people.
I was like pinging a few hundred people here, and
Yeah.
most of them are just gonna want to go to sleep. So we've created a community events role. So that's a self-assigned role. If you head over to the roles channel in our Discord, you can just react to the message. It'll sort itself out there, and that way we can ping just the people who want to hear about this. It'll
Mm.
be in the announcements, so you can see the message even if you don't get the notification. But that way we can ping specifics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Just so we like we said, we are planning on doing this a lot more often, and
Yeah.
we don't want people to be unnecessarily pinged. We want people to be able to curate what they want from us as an org. So we want them. Maybe some people are just more interested in just some of the community side. Maybe people are just interested in watching it. Maybe some people are interested in the teams that we do harbor. Harbor sounds a bit like a criminal word, but
Hmm.
there's lots of different things. So we've been just trying to make it a little bit better, so that when you do jump in, it's a nice thing. But if you're here, I presume that you do like pugs or you do like community events, and like we were saying, there will be more. So just hit that little icon in the roles channel, and you'll get notified every time that there is one. You don't have to come to all of them or anything, but if you want to fight for that community badge, that a bit of banner, and we will be talking about you in every stream, because we don't have any topics to talk about in this first pug, which is making it
Well,
a little bit hard.
well, yeah. There's a few different things. Just quickly, though, what is very surprising, right? We are, like I said, many topics, and we're waffling quite a lot. And yeah, I'm looking at the view count, it's still going up. So welcome anyone who's just
Yeah,
joining. We're currently, I think, our peak of the stream so far. As I say that we lose on. Yes,
it's
let's go.
us with
Um,
the problem. Um,
yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, no, welcome everyone. There's been a lot of waffle going on, but yeah, I'm really excited with kind of the more. I'm excited to get more community events going. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's bringing back the feelings of the old days. And just quickly, I've asked them for an escort map, and I've been hit with Kings Row. So that's very silly and goofy.
That is
Uh,
funny and goofy indeed. As you can see, people who are watching, the background that we are looking at is actually from King's Row. It's a very beautiful piece of art. Not that I painted it; it's a filter over a picture, just to ruin the illusion a little bit. I'm not that talented. Uh, Although, if you are talented, hit us up. We do need more artists. Um, so
we do. We're always looking for.
if
If you
you're,
want to get involved in the admin, if you want to get involved in art, yeah,
yeah,
jump over in the Discord, drop us a DM. We are always looking for stuff,
yeah,
and hopefully they'll make these streams go a bit smoother.
yeah.
Um,
The
now,
waffle. I'm running out of waffle top. I'm gonna start opening the news, and we can
well,
start.
I'm gonna bring up something that goes back quite a while. So
Go
if
on.
anyone ever played with me around winter time in scrims or pugs or anything, you'll know that the second a winter map gets picked, I can't stand it. I absolutely hate it. I'm normally screaming down the mic, change it off, play the normal maps. I can't stand them.
Definitely.
But
Yeah,
it
go on.
is the 17th of December
It's getting close.
by March. It is getting close, isn't it? I'm feeling a bit Christmassy. I've not even got my big light. I've got a little lamp on. Feeling quite
Oh,
cozy in here. We've got the Christmas hat on the logo. So I'm
yeah, I
I'm
know.
thinking
Nice
I'm
little touch
thinking. You
there.
know what? Let's go for let's go for a
Let's
King's
do it. Let's indulge ourselves in a bit of the Christmas spirit. I was actually looking at all the Christmas maps. There are a lot less than I thought. Um, there are there's Hanamura, which isn't a map anymore. There is Kings. Everyone knows Kings. There's one more as well, and it's just some random map. And I was like, I thought there was way more. Oh no, it's Blizzard World. There's a Blizzard World winter, and that's it, I think. And Dark Forest, but that's a deathmatch map. What is a
Yeah.
deathmatch map? I thought there'd be way more Christmas maps, but there's not, and that really
Keep it that
surprised
way.
me.
I'm more than happy for it to stay that
I
way. I
am
gotta be
not
honest.
more Christmas maps. Well, not even they're not even Christmas. They're just winter. I like the winter aesthetic. I mean, I want more Let's just talk about our wants for the game at this point. I really do enjoy themed maps in general. I do think they add a lot. I like the new Route 66. They changed the weather on it to overcast, and I don't know if
Yeah.
yeah, I really do like that. I think it adds a lot of ambience. I hope they keep doing that because it does add a lot. I think to the game. I don't know. It looks cool. Is what I'm trying to say. Not much
Now,
more.
I've been given the R's, but sadly I'm no longer the host of the lobby. So I've told Jazzy to send us into the map. So as soon as Jazzy reads my message, we'll be going ahead. Now, I just want to quickly comment on something that I was thinking about during the last game.
Hmm.
A lot of the players that we've got in here right now, I haven't played with before, haven't spoken with before.
Yeah.
There's a few people here that've jumped in from outside of the community and stuff. So just quickly, with in terms of like what pronouns we're using and stuff, there's a good chance that I'll just be going by the character pronouns. Like
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you've
Of course.
probably heard me refer to Neuro as she a few times in the
Mm.
last map. Sure, Neuro.
Churro.
Neuro is a guy, but playing the Anna character, I'm looking at a woman on my screen.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep it very inclusive in general. So a lot of people I play with a lot, I'll know their pronouns and I'll be going with that. But it just as a general overview, again, I just wanted to get that
Definitely.
message out there.
And if you do feel uncomfortable with any of it, feel free. I mean, we do have a a pronouns role where you can pick your pronouns in the Discord as well. You can also feel free to DM us and say, I would prefer if you guys only refer to me as this, and we will adhere to it as hard
If you
as we
want
can.
to tell me off, feel free. That's on me. But
Oh,
okay, I saw someone.
I know. My stomach dropped. I was thinking, oh, we're going to be here for another 30 minutes, but no. Let's have a look at these team comps, as we've been waffling. Gus on the classic Rhine. Rav, we know Rav, a admin in the Discord. A big fan of the Mauga. Yeah, big fan of the Mauga, I do know that.
I think, to be honest as well, playing with Jazzy was probably screaming, saying, "Get on,
Mauga, Mauga.
We've got some widows, we've got some snipers walking out. So we'll see what's going on. Hang on, never mind. That's Neuro and Anna up in the window. I thought that was the Widowmaker of DJW. You've got the teams wrong way around. But right, so both teams set up, a bit all over the place. But Gus going in, seeing Goofy going for a very quick rotation. They found Jazzy in the back room. Jazzy's got the pylon up, but I don't think there'll be enough to keep him alive. There you are, Jazzy. She has fallen there. Rav tried to run in very quickly and try and help the team out, but it wasn't quite quick enough. And Neuro playing DPS with his Anna finds Ace. Hang on, without any a lovely sweep straight to the high ground to find DJW. Yeah, that's going to be hard to stay alive, isn't it? Your DPS is sleeping or dead. And hang on a second, is that Keo going up? The Kiri's going for a 1v1 with the Widowmaker. Someone trying to make it happen. Land a shot. I want to go back to casting on point so someone can get the kill.
Oh no, Rav drops.
And then there you go. Gus Frink going in and mini mythical.
Look at
What a
DJ.
beautiful play.
Yeah, I know. Definitely.
A lot going on.
They're running a much more traditional comp, Team Goofy, and we have a lot of good players, like we said in this game. They know how to play this comp. I think with the Mauga and the Mauga especially, it's hard because how do you play? Do you play differently? Do you play the same? How do you play any differently? So now they're swapping. They're kind of mirroring a little bit harder. They've got the Rav switching to the Reinhardt. They've probably shouted at him a bit in comms just to tell him get onto the Rhine. And so this will be a much more even fight and more similar in terms of goals in these fights.
The Reinhardt does make sense. I'm a bit confused about the unpocketed Farah coming up from DJW.
Hey.
But hang on, right. So the ult has been dropped by Mini Mythicon. It's just opened the door for Gus to walk very quickly into the front line. Just start pressuring Rav. But hang on, a fire strike beautifully placed from Rav. Finds Jarin in the back line. Yeah, Ace following up there, playing the beautiful catch DPS that the Tracer fills in this kind of meta. And that's going to be sending Goofy right back to spawn. Ace with a last minute pick as well onto Vibe. Yep. They need to back up very quickly here. Rav just doesn't want to stop there, does he? He's gone through the dirt. He's found that beautiful choke of that archway. Found Gus hiding in a corner. He wants more. Neuro as well. Someone stop this man.
No, I'm just going to say, I think I know why DJ's picked this character. You're going against a Tracer and a Junkrat. You're not too worried about getting countered, especially when they have a Reinhardt as well on such a Reinhardt heavy map. Neuro is really the only threat to DJ here. but that is a threat. You know, Neuro's been hitting their shots, hitting big things. So hopefully we see something go. Vibe is going to pick up Ace in the backline. Jazzy's dropping kind of low. We're seeing Rav come out with a shatter. Is going to pick up one, messes up the charge a little bit, but Q is going to be able to pick up Vibe. Nano's coming on to Gus, going to pick up Rav.
Just making something happen though, drops
Oh my.
the sunlight, and DJ follows up on it perfectly. These guys, you know, basically a DPS duo. All of a sudden, Gus is left on point all alone, tries to charge out and you know, try and save face a little. Able to get it, well, a very quick charge around that corner to keep themselves alive there. Yeah, they're fighting back and forth. So, you know, all of a sudden it seemed like Rav was in the doorway getting everything. Then Gus Fring goes aggro, finds something, and hang on a second. He found the teleportation. Keo went so low in there. Dinjarin finds the dynamite right at the top. A tire coming over the top. Vibe trying to find something.
Gus with the BM slam is a BM one. I think Gus and Rav know each other, right? Right? No, okay, never mind. There's just some BM there, maybe. Gus and Rav just... It's that Reinhardt beef. As soon as you... I know this. I've played a lot of Rein in my time. As soon as you go against another Rein, there's just instant beef. Kill is going to ult onto point to try and get them to get the touch. They do manage to survive as well. DJ is going to be able to pick up one. Gus is also going to drop real low. Is going to be able to be... Oh, I was almost say picked up, but isn't. Vibe is going to pick up DJ because he jumped just a little bit too high. It's going to be a close fight here, but I mean... Yeah, I mean, what's their name? Mini just pops there. It looks like it's going to be confirmed.
Vibe went over to the soldier there. You got a bit of a hit scan action to shut down the Farah, and I think DJ has accepted that death and gone straight over to his classic character of the Widowmaker. But yeah, you know, Goofy doing a lot of work there, just stacked up on point. Absolutely, they did get taken a bit because of DJW's ultimate, but then the legs comes around the corner and just absolutely opens the fight up again. Now we're seeing both Reinhardt's duking out on point here. Rav's a bit out of position though from his team, gets pinned into a wall, and everybody all in emotion. Mini Mythical's gone off the map. Been trying to dodge Ace's backline dive. Nero with a lovely headshot onto
Ace.
Fiona. Ace doing a lot of work here. Finds Vibe and Jaren, so both of the DPS. Nero on high ground though, just not letting the DPS run free, running out, but not running in fear. You know, finding something in AW. Ace trying to mop him up. Nero jumps straight over the top of Rav's pin. They can't kill this man.
Yeah.
He has a DPS in disguise.
And we are seeing one of your favorite characters come out of the woodwork. We're seeing Kyo swapping on to the Zenyatta, going for that Discord orb, thinking it's going to make the difference in the duels, but also maybe just believing they can win some angels. Jazzy getting a pick of their own. Gonna drop real low, but is gonna be able to pressure Nero, maybe to try and stop him from doing all the miracles he's been doing. Ace is gonna now ult in, gonna get one, and the other one, it's just not gonna be able to get it. Vibe is gonna shut him down. So close.
I thought it was there.
I know.
Thought it was gonna be the hero blade of hero blades, but no, Vibe able to just, you know, crucial picks getting found by Vibe. It's all going on. That was with Slam, and he's been pinned out. Gus Fring just absolutely, you know, slamming the dominance down Rav's throat. Oh, that's got a Ace on the high ground now. Put Mini right back into his forehead. Vibe able trying to pick, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Nero's gone aggro. He wants DJ. He's playing this DPS role. He dropped the immortality. Can he find anything? Gus Fring on point, just opening stuff up. Kate taking down Ace with an ultimate drop from Vibe. I think this may be,
wait, no,
you know, kind of a bit close. Keo, both spot ults coming out from Silly. They found Vibe, but a beautifully placed Suzu has been dropped and absolutely shut down Jazzy Ult. Rav's on point here, trying to keep his entire team alive here. Din Charin, struggling to say the names here, able to find Keo. Gus Fring slamming what seemed like the air as Ace jumps onto point for a last minute stall. Nero just doing so much on that Baptiste though, oh my god.
I know, 121 not an awful time for both sides. Neither are going to be unhappy, I think, about that one, but I mean, I think there's going to be some questions headed Rav's way. Jumps before slamming is the #1 mistake. Don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. Goes to try and slam Gus out of the charge. Goes the wrong way, gets charged, thrown into the team, and does get picked, opening up that whole fight. Does manage to get back, but, you know, by that point, the momentum's just completely in Team Silly's favor. And I mean,
No.
not Team Silly. the other
Quick
side to the
disclaimer:
goofy.
we cast a lot, don't we? And we don't tend to laugh at the people in the lobby. But two things: one, you can't help but laugh when someone gets pinned out of an ultimate, and two, just this is a community event. So, like I said, a lot of these players, not all of them, but a lot of these players have been in the Dystopia community for a good while.
Yeah,
Rav is
yeah.
a member of our admin team and stuff. So
Good friend, yeah.
expect certain people to get flamed a bit on stream. What you want to see, isn't it? That's we know what you guys like. We want to see people get flamed, get made
Yeah,
fun of.
of course. Like we, at the end of the day, we know that these players are not trying their hardest in these games. It's a bit of fun on a Sunday night. They're just here to have some fun. These are some really talented players. So all the jokes we do make are just light-hearted. We know that these players are way better than us. Well, way better than me, I can say at least. So anything they do. Anyway, we're gonna see Jazzy coming out on your favorite character again. They're swapping it. They said, "Kyo, you didn't do it for us that time," so swapping it over. But I mean, we're gonna see a big wall coming in and out. Is Rav gonna drop already?
I think so. The nades come in to try and shut down Gus's ability, but yeah, Rav has gone down in that corner.
Gus is a bit.
Gus went a bit aggro there. He got the pick and then thought, "No, I'm going into the back line."
Rav mode.
You know, you're getting naded and you're getting Discord. There's not much you can do. But hang on, Ace has gone to the high ground. He's found Dinjarin. Yeah, all of a sudden, you know, it's looking like Gus may have thrown that fight completely, just left his team out in the open, but Jazzy's locked in a room with Mini, tries to do as much as he can, but they have it, yeah, Mini Mythical is going to take down the Zenyatta, and both teams duking out, but yeah, Gus,
Ace.
questionable plays. What went on there? Just opening the door for Ace to just go AWOL, go flying into the backline and get whatever picks he wants.
Yeah.
Mythical trying to keep the point alive there, but yeah, I think that's going to be one taken, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, if there's one thing you don't want to give Ace is any room to play with. Ace has been getting so many consistent picks. Genji, such a hard character to perform, especially against really good other players, but has managed just to be doing the work. So as soon as the tank went down, they just instantly dive onto DJ. Just instantly opening the point completely. Gus is going to drop real low, but he's going to get Life Weaver gripped right out, but I mean, a wall's coming out. I mean, Rav might be in some dire trouble here.
Now, as well as that going on, you got some Widowmaker action going in the high ground. Both teams joking out, but Rav has been caught in the May ultimate and just absolutely chunked down. DJ finding some lovely picks, but Ace shut. Never mind, that was Djarin. Yeah, Ace and DJ are beautifully flying about as a duo here. Mini Mythical shutting them down as I say their names, though. Guys, it's all going to look past the curtains real, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Ace is going to drop from Mini Mythical. Great place shots. We're seeing really good walls. I mean, May is maybe not the most popular character to play in Pugs, but what a strong character. The walls are just defining fights, especially when players are a little bit more sloppy with their positioning. Talking about sloppy positioning, Gus is in the back line. Drops DJ is also going to pick up Mini, and I think that's just a fight over before we even really even.
Without your Reinhardt, you can't do much, and especially if you haven't got your Reinhardt or your May. But Nero's sneaking over the top. He sees DJ in the corner. He's found the sleep. He's on the shot. Can he take the pick? Yes, he can. The secret sniper, but Ace has found him. Ace has got his number. I think this might be it for Nero, unless he can make the
never say never. Does
Ace low, but the nano. What is happening?
I don't even know. I didn't hear the slam, but all I can guess is it wasn't the best because I don't think that won any fights. I don't know what happened.
Fight was won.
Yeah, I guess.
Came out from Rab somewhere. I think
Did it do anything?
maybe
Though?
a wall.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
the problem
Yeah,
with
what
these
about
pugs
anyway?
is there's 7 fights going on. Like I'm spectating Nero, and at the same time, Rav is in the backline preparing a dive on that character. Gus has decided to dive the other side. It's crazy.
Yeah, we got Vibe coming on the Life Weaver, just putting Gus freeing up to the high ground. But yeah, Gus misses the pin. Both Reinhardts have missed their pin there, and Gus being chunked down. The nade is out though to absolutely shut down Rav. He's walking back very quickly and a lovely sleep from Kyo to try and keep his team in this. But Ace has pulled the blade. He's in the back line. That's 1. Can he make it 2? That's 2. Make it 3. Go on, get the 3K. You know you want it.
Oh!
There it is. Yeah. What a beautiful play.
4?
Following up the 4K.
Call him Jin.
I
That's
think
4. That's yeah. What a crazy kill. You know, I mean, Ace is just doing so much on this. We're gonna see a big pulse bomb though coming out. It's gonna be one that's massive pick. We're looking now at them maybe potentially ending with a 4-minute time bank. Gus is gonna be able to pick Rav up, going the old-fashioned route and taking him off the map with him. It's gonna be a big sleep onto the Moira though. That's a massive stall potential completely gone, and they're ending with a 4:04 time bank for Team Silly. You're happy with that?
what have I just seen?
I
Yeah,
know.
we're looking at map one. We're talking about how well Gus is doing at taking on Rav and just kind of, a bit of MTD almost. And then
Didn't say that.
that second round.
Yeah.
I think the main pick that Gus got was pinning Rav off the map. But you got to remember, if Gus goes off if he's taking Rav off the map, he's gone off himself in that position. But you don't have to.
Mm.
Why not? Doesn't have to do that anymore. You can cancel the pin. So I
Yeah.
think I don't know about Worth. You wouldn't have seen it, but in chat, Gus goes off the map and then types Worth.
I think it's like I was saying. I think there's too much of a mental game here. I think these teams, we're seeing too much of a fight against each other. So it is interesting to see these team comps be played to such radical extents. We are seeing a quite significant change. With Gus being locked off the Reinhardt, I think, is what has happened. They've said, listen, Gus, you can't be doing that again. So they've said, Mini, you're going to be playing tank. Well, that's what I'm guessing is happening. Yeah, Vibe is going on to the Mercy. Going to maybe pocket Dinjarin. I don't know what this team comp is, if I'm being honest.
I don't know what's happening.
I have not
we
seen
got
this one
Roadhog,
before, if I'm
we
being
got-
honest. But hey, let him cook, let him cook. Oh, and that's a
Yeah,
big anti to start. Vibe.
Well, we know. Well, both banners in this game, Keo and Euro, playing the characters perfectly. Now you got with Mini picking the Roadhog, that Keo's going to get a lot of worth. But I think there's some stuff going on in the backline. Yeah, Jazzy is very deep there, just trying to make something happen. Not Dinjarin's able to get the pick, and as much as Ace is doing stuff to Gus, you got to think Jazzy going down that early in the fight is going to be hard. It just opens the door for Goofy to walk in. Just remember that they actually have names. But yeah, Mini Mythical walking around the corner. Hang on a second, Ace and DJ just absolutely shutting them down. I thought that fight was locked in. I thought that was almost bedtime for Silly. But yeah, DJW and Ace doing incredible things on this DPS role.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's really showing how much they can do. DJ is absolutely pumping the damage out. Getting another pick. Oh, it's going to be taken down by Dinjarin, and Jazzy is going to be hooked. It's going to be able to knock Mini into Rav's loving arms, and they're going to be able to get picks. There's only 20 seconds left, DB. This is not looking great, especially if they're able to get these stalled picks. It's going to take a while for Nura to die, but it's eventually going to die. I don't think they're going to be able to get a touch in here. Ooh.
9 seconds, Gus Fring's able to find Jazzy. He's trying to go over the top. This Junkrat, if you've got in your mind, you can fly quite far. Can he touch? You got 2 seconds, 1 second.
Oh.
He dies. He's a meter away and he dies. Beautifully played from Keo and DJ, just taking him out of the air.
And now,
but never mind, we're not playing for the win anymore. We're playing for the draw.
No, yeah. Team Silly are definitely not playing for the draw though. They have a 4-minute time bank.
they are thinking. I would be surprised if we see the first team comp they come out with being a completely serious one. If I'm being honest, DB, they're gonna change it up a little bit, is what I can sense.
The less, I don't know how you say. The lesser firm.
Yeah, less seraphim.
Yeah. Expecting to see something like that. Come on, let's give it to us. Give it to us. Are they playing around? No,
No,
they are
they
not.
are not.
They are not playing around. They're going for. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here, right? And I'm gonna say that Ace is gonna put a teleport on top of the statue's head. Keo's gonna go up there as Bastion and just rain absolute.
We've seen this once or twice before, but I haven't seen it in Overwatch 2, if I'm being honest with you. But let's.
I haven't.
I'm seated. I am seated, DB, and I am ready. I am ready.
Oh, I'm so excited. I want to watch this happen. And if they don't, I'm going to be truly annoyed. But yeah,
Dinjarin does have a pocket though, and has been hitting shots. DJ was able to do a lot with the Ashe on defense, and maybe that will switch on to Team Goofy's side, and they'll grab some favor. But let's watch this roll out for a second, DB.
Yeah, Gus Fring's gone onto the Reinhardt, so he's gone back to the roll, but never mind, no teleportation on.
What is happening?
Head. Ace has just fallen to a trap, but Rav's in the back line. He finds Vibe. Gus is on the floor. He got a pocket. Rav's been slept now, so both teams just juking it out in this hotel room. Gus has got a pocket from Mini Mythical. That must have taken some convincing effort. Yeah, both tanks just juking out.
Oh my.
That is a dangerous position with your Reinhardt down, and you've got to defend 4 minutes, but Mini Mythical's gone there. He's found the resurrection, picked up Gus, but while he's doing that, Keo and DJ just absolutely dropped on top of the rest of Silly. Or sorry, dropping off Goofy. Gospering finding picks though. Can we get? Can he keep this alive? No, he cannot. Is the answer? Yeah, that's going to be mapped to going to Philly.
Yeah, they were fighting a losing battle. If they had less of a ridiculous time bank, I think, to try and save against, it would have been a little bit easier. But yeah, Team Silly going to be able to pick up the 2-map wins. Almost a completely different team, but nevertheless, watch Ace doing miracles on the Genji, a character I personally play a lot of and find it very hard to do miracles on. So maybe I can take some pointers. But look at this reflect play we saw. We saw this from the other point of view. Oh, just by the lack of
Holding it
second,
as
I
long
know.
as possible.
And
Yeah.
just a one shot as well, brilliantly done. I mean, pretty good map. That was Team City that won, right? Yeah, that was cool.
I think so. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no,
Now
that was great.
that's 2 maps down.
Mm-hmm.
We're going strong. I think everyone's up for having some more. Although I would love to go grab some water. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on with making the teams. So I think it'd probably be the perfect time to jump into a very quick break, only
Yeah.
for a few minutes.
We'll make it
Uh,
2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. That sounds good. Yeah, we'll get back into it with some more beautiful pug gameplay with this winter dystopia pug.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, no. So we'll be back. There should be a timer pop up. Just hang around. Maybe go grab yourself a drink. Too. Yeah, my throat is personally getting destroyed. It'll also give our teams maybe some time to sort each other out.
Whoa.
Yeah, we'll see you in about 2.5 minutes. Well, welcome back. It is just me for the minute, but that is okay. We can enjoy a nice sultry minute in this nice warm. I don't know what I'm saying, but it it's quite nice. The weather is rather cold outside, but it's warm inside, and that's all that matters, especially when we're together. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it is something that came to mind. Whatever. Waffle is turned on. So yeah, welcome back. Hopefully the teams are being sorted. In just a second, DB's hopefully finding his way back from wherever he gets his water. But yeah, did I have anything I wanted to plug? Did I have anything that I wanted to talk about?
Every
Yeah.
social ever.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter. Please do drop us a follow on Twitch. We do appreciate it. We are going to be streaming more often, so if you do enjoy this kind of content, you will find us streaming here. It might not be always mine and DB's voices you hear, but we'll always be behind the scenes, like the master puppeteers we are, DB.
Yeah, we
But
are indeed. We are indeed.
yeah, I don't think we are masters or puppeteers in either way, but
No, I'm still Diamond.
yeah, but yeah, no, do give us a follow. Obviously, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but saves you some time. So
Quick shout outs to the people in chat as well. Thank you for I saw a message. The waffle is good. Thank you very much. Although
don't
you
know
are,
about that.
well, I'd be quite offended if you said the waffle was bad. But anyway, thank you everyone for coming out to this. Yeah, I love it, man. I've missed it so much.
I just want to say you avoided the one person who's complimenting me. We reading around the comments, which are
Sorry,
appreciated.
hello, Robbie. It's been a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I missed the J commentary, and this guy is gonna delete the comment at this point. Is it removing me from the story? But yeah, no, thank you very much for the nice comments. It is lovely to have people back, isn't it?
Oh, I've missed it so much. Well, we did hint there could be some more community events coming up. Not could, there will be. And I've got an idea for what the next one will be, and I know there's a lot of people in the Discord that will want this, and they'll want to get involved. But I'm hinting it. I know I'm hinting it. I'm not gonna give it to you yet. I'm gonna hold it off.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait.
Even I'm on the edge of my seat because I don't know what's being said. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I was gonna have a quick chat with you about it, but
Oh yeah, we
there was
did.
a few
Yeah.
little things in the break that we had to get sorted first, and we ran out of time very quickly. But no, now I let the players know about the MVP. Whoever gets the MVP gets the role and all that. So I think we've got a few people wanting to make the hero plays in this next map. They were saying, well, if I pick Widowmaker, does that mean I get it? Well,
Yeah.
you can try and pick Widowmaker on New Junk City. I don't know
I
if it'll go well.
not recommend it personally. Also, to be fair, a lot of people I think don't vote for supports, don't vote for like role stars very much for MVPs. But I think that me and DB, we're pretty biased because we are ourselves. But I think we're pretty good at that generally. We are pretty decent at realizing that people, even if they're just playing the part of a really solid, they don't have to be getting kills for us to think they're playing well. I think so. Don't worry if you don't play DPS or something. I think sometimes you can see, it's quite common that DPS are the ones that get all the praise. But that's not the case here. We'll spread our love fairly.
Been given the R from one team and not the other, so I'm just gonna leave waffle. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna hop into their and check they're all good.
Well, while talking about MVPs, you guys have an influence on us and the votes as a whole. So please do get voting. You guys effectively can determine who the next MVP is. So just tell us. Write in chat. Write in the Discord. Do whatever you want. Write it somewhere. Tweet. It's not called Twitter anymore, is it? Yeah. We will not stop calling it that, I'm afraid. We are stuck in an old mindset. But no, however you want to let us know. However you want to let us know who your MVP is. We will listen to you, probably, unless it's wrong. But
unless it's a terrible pick.
Yeah.
Say Rav.
Whoa! He won the game. He won the game.
So I jumped into the VC mid map to check up on all the plays, see how it's going. And Rav mentioned that some people were taking the mick out of the Reinhardt mid map.
Whoa!
And
who could have been doing that?
Well, I let him know. Go over to the stream. It'll definitely.
Yeah. Of course, it will raise his feelings. No, I mean to be fair, all things said, you won the map in a quite dominant fashion. You can't do that if your Ryan is a complete, blundering idiot. So, and he's here.
Very true.
Anyway, Rav is definitely my vote for MVP so far. Definitely the best.
Definitely, incredible plays.
100%.
Left, right, and centre.
They're spectating this game, so maybe that says a little bit of something that no team draft them. But on a
Sorry, Rav. I'm sorry. Please don't leave Dystopia.
On a serious
Sorry,
note,
fall apart without your help.
it is
Now,
seeing.
we have 10 seconds. Let's quickly talk about the composition.
Yeah, I mean the big one is the
Look at that.
diva. the big one's the Diva. This map is very big. Diva allows you to like fight for a lot of positions on a lot of different maps. There's a lot of like almost RNG. Some maps are better for different team comps, but at the same time, like you don't know which point will be which, so having the Diva just kind of secures that, whereas the Reinhardt is less flexible, I think, on certain team comps, and definitely against the dive will maybe struggle to protect their allies.
Yeah, now instantly you're seeing Gus Fring with this Reinhardt for the size of Silly, just able to walk up so far and take a lot of space. And the damage being pumped into him is unmatchable. I don't know if he's supposed to be able to keep him alive. The harmony's there, but it's not enough. Yeah, with the nade as well being dropped on top by Kane. Yeah, there you have it. Ace as well sweeping up. Jazzy able to find a pick in the back line, trying to making sense. Never mind, on point. No.
Yeah, it was on point. They were on.
My stream.
Jazzy was on point. Managed to get 2, but I mean, too little, too late. Unfortunately, we did see. It was just so much damage coming out, and that's the thing. Mini is going to be able to pick up DJ as well. This is taking me flashbacks to another game we casted recently, but I won't talk too much about that one. But yeah, Kiriko has a lot of damage potential as well. Is in a little bit of a tough spot. Was looking for the TP and then realized, stealth is right behind me. So couldn't quite TP out anywhere. This is going to be a bit of a disadvantage because Tracer is going to get back a lot quicker.
Yeah, DJ's back in this fight already, and all of a sudden, yeah, you got Gus Frings just has the ability to walk straight on top of it. The nades, the discords, they're all there, just to allow Silly to walk around this corner and just pressure the front line of Goofy. Stealthy, they're trying to make something happen on point with the Tracer of Ace going round the back. They're trying to find Keo, and there you have it. They've got the pick onto Keo, and they found the flip on the point as well. For sorry, that's the opposite team. It's all going on. Everyone's all over the place. Vibe though, able to find Neuro. I thought that was it. Neuro dives straight on top. The bombers come out from stealth, trying to make something happen. The DJW is going insane. Finds 2 picks, finds 3 picks. The Torp turret is still there, doing so much work. But I don't think it's any match for DJW.
Wow, that's the best recall. That's the blow recall, unfortunately. It's a dangerous. You got to respect turret, but we need stealth now. Switch over. I don't think the Diva was doing too badly, but if it doesn't feel good, it is always worth switching off. We've seen them go on to the Zarya, so maybe they'll be able to do a lot more damage on this. Their team comp already has an abundance of that, so they're going to be looking for a big shatter is going to come out, and I think that's probably just going to be maybe even the end of the point. Gus is, however, going to be able to drop. Zarya has 65 charge. That isn't an insignificant amount. Ace is still alive, manages to pick up Jazzy. They actually are going to be able to flip this point, DB.
Yeah, Gus went a bit aggro with that slap, got some beautiful picks, but it wasn't enough to kind of, secure it. DJW trying to keep his team in this fight there. But a beautiful pulse bomb onto Mini Mythical and just completely kills her straight away. But yeah, I think Gus was way too aggressive. Ace showing why he picked this Tracer character. Just doing so much damage. And like you said, the 60 charge straight away for Stealthy. This is just going to mean the Zarya can pump a lot of damage. 90% of the point though, you got to try and start thinking move towards this point. It is flash points, so it ticks very quickly. 99, no one touches.
Yeah.
That's it. The ultimate came out from Vibe and just completely stopped that
100%.
top rotation.
Yeah.
They didn't have the time to go all the way around the point. There you have it. That's point 1 going over the side of Goofy.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to clear up as well. That might even mean that they're able to capture first point. They might not. It's kind of a bit. It's not luck based, but yeah, as we saw, we just saw Gus flying out of spawn. It's going to be able to get to point quite early, so we're going to see almost a completely reset. Both teams can just take a deep breath and take this if it was fight 1. Obviously, ults coming in, so we're seeing ult coming out from Kiri. Kiri does have ult, so maybe they'll drop it onto Gus.
So there's something surely. A nade has come out onto Mini Mythical and Jazzy's in the backline. He's trying to find something. She's trying to make it happen. Kane able to take down the opposite number of Keo. There you have it. Yeah, and Jazzy still just doing so much damage on this Zenyatta. Stealthy though, where just walks on top of Gus, knowing the support line isn't there to keep Gus alive. Has the ability to walk straight on top of the Reinhardt and chunk him down so quickly.
Definitely, Team Goofy do obviously start with Mini's ult, but it's definitely worth it. A massive play. Mini is playing so aggressively. They know that they can. They have bubbles. They know that they have Kane to give them heals, and they know that they're able just to swift step out if needs be. So they're playing really aggressively, knowing that they can challenge, especially against such low HP targets as DJ and Neuro are currently playing. And just a little bit of pressure completely changes the game.
Yeah, and that Torbjorn from Vibe as well, just completely shutting down Neuro every time he comes out of invisibility. So yeah, it's such a strong ability to have the turret out. But the EMP has come out, found quite a big EMP there. Finds Goofy kind of caught out on the high ground. Gus Ring trying to pin across, pulls off the high ground, but DJW doing a lot of work on his own, taking down Mini Mythical as well. Got the team, Silly needs to start rotating around to point. Keo found on his own as Stealthy that beams him through the air. Gus Fring doesn't have any support to them anymore. Pulse Bomb hits
Drops
the
it.
shield. So, yeah, luckily, Gus Fring able to just absolutely block it. The DJ, yeah, coming to Gus's rescue. Stealthy is the wants this pick. Mini Mythical comes flying in as well, but gets stuck with the Pulse Bomb. And that was the last second trans, wasn't it? To keep Gus in his fight.
I know, yeah, but I mean, you're not too sad. You have Grav if you're coming up here. You did use Pulse Bomb, so maybe you're a little bit sad about that, but at the same time, they still have so much damage. Vibe just needs a little bit more, and they're going to have Torbolt, and that will completely be that'll be a great combo with the Stealth Salt here, and the Grav is just going to be able, if it does manage to find a couple, especially now that we know Transcendence is down, and we're seeing Ace playing in the backline, maybe going to be able to find something big, going to get some big pressure in already, and just manage to open up the team. But Neuro sits Ace down, been doing so much this game. Neuro says, how about you take a little break in the spawn room, bud, and drops him, and just kind of resets the fight, and on Flashpoint, a single pick can almost win the point.
Yeah, you think it's going so quick, and yet Vibe falling as well. That is, you're going to struggle on the side of Goofy, aren't you? 78%, you got to think, yeah, maybe a smart to back up, but never mind. Mini Mythical drops a headshot onto Neuro and opens up this fight. Ace is going in, trying to find Jazzy. Can he get the one clip? Not quite, but Jazzy falls very low. They pick up each other. What a beautiful play. The window is out on the high ground from Keo, and yeah, just stops Stealthy being able to walk to a point.
Yeah, I know.
What a beautiful play from Jazzy and Ace. They're taking down each other.
Yeah, Duel of Fates there. We were seeing them both fight each other tooth and nail. Keo is going to jump out of their own immortality field, probably thrown a little bit too late and drop. That probably won't mean anything. They probably should be able to spawn in time, get back, but you never know. You think Goofy could have some aggressiveness that they take from this, but Team Silly is going to be able to set up in the position first. But we still are holding on to that grab. We've got 5 ults for the Team Goofy, and Transcendent's still not built, so we're seeing the Molten Core come out early. Oh, but that's a big slam. But they're all pulled into the Molten Core. As soon as that Immor drops, triple kill.
Vipers just had a triple kill of being around a corner. Yeah, like you said, as soon as the immortality was gone, they were grabbed into the Torbolt and just got burned alive, basically. That could have gone any way. You saw Gus's slam came out, and it was a pretty big slam, but the grav had been dropped already, and there wasn't anything they could do to stay alive.
Yeah, Stealthy has just got that grav out a little bit earlier than the Shatter came out, and that completely changed the fight. Without that, I think they might even lose. But yeah, no, we're seeing Jazzy picking up Vibe immediately. That's going to be a really big pick. Neuro going to be able to pick a Mini. That's going to probably be the point switched over already, DB. Especially since Ace is now going to drop. Yeah, that's completely over. And without any ults used, you're pretty happy if you're Team City right now.
Yeah, you got them. They didn't have any ults on the board other than Transcendence, and obviously you're not going to use that to walk into that point, are you? So that they needed a dry fight, but typically you go into a dry fight thinking, look, we're probably going to lose this. We're trying to make it happen quick.
Yeah,
maybe make it happen anyway. Like I said, the 5 orb, the volley from Jazzy opening up the fight straight away, and then Neuro with a double kill just to follow it up instantly. Yeah, beautiful. But if you look at Silly now, they've gone for a very aggressive position, and Goofy have noticed it and walked straight behind them. They've gone to this point already. The Torb's able to set up, and when you're in that position, it's strong to counter it. The DJW has dropped Bob straight into the back line. Neuro has got the Bob, getting the people wrong there. Stealthy was able to chunk it down, but Bob did so much damage. You gotta be a bit stressed, haven't you? Jazzy goes around the back and just dropping these orbs left, right, and center. Finds Vibe's forehead. He's trying to do a lot of work here, but yeah, Jazzy is playing DPS on this Zenyatta.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see from Overwatch, isn't it? That's peak Overwatch.
Yeah, okay, you're getting a little bit too excited there, but yeah, DJ is also manages to find a couple of picks. I mean, that's probably it. That's probably going to be second point already captured. Look how quick that number goes up. It is crazy. But yeah, interesting immortality field from Keo, but, maybe it's just a friendly reminder of the fact he saved Jazzy's life a little bit earlier with an immortality field. But yeah, they're going to be rotating on to the next point. This is going to be the last point if Team Silly win. But obviously one more if the other side win. Not too many ults. Jazzy is instantly popping Transcendence. Just
both support ults have come out there for a fight that isn't even on point.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Why are you committing that? Gus Fring has gone on his own all the way over to the right. His team's not there, so he's not able to go to the point and set up yet. And yeah, look how spread out Silly are. What?
They didn't even really win the fight with those ults. Mini is going to pick up DJ. They kind of lost it, if anything. Using both supports as well is really, really not great.
Goofy are already on point and
That's-
getting the capture.
We are so confused. If you cannot hear my potentially quizzical tones, I've never seen like those kind of rotations before. But yeah, I mean, Toro is now picking up Mini. Huh? What is happening?
Mini and Ace didn't quite get the
Memo.
That's the word I'm looking for. You know me too well. Yeah, they didn't quite get the memo, and they've stayed in the back and try and make something happen. DJ, though, has gone to point on his own before the rest of his team are able to get there and just fall into the nade of
Kane.
Kaneki OTP. I gotta go with Kane, yeah. Hang on. Nano Boost has come out to 5 to try and stop Gus. Gus tries to pin 5 out of the way, but within the animation falls very quickly, and that's going to send Silly running back to spawn.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, these fights are so weird. They don't flow like normal fights. It's so strange. But I mean, we're seeing great duels here. I mean, Vibe drops real low, but the team instantly peels him, and this is mean DJ. Oh, does get the stick off, but
DJ's off the map.
he blinks backwards off the map. It was really good stick, but an excellent cleanse from Mini just means that it's not going to find anything. And then DJ just, I guess, mispredicts where the map is. Straight off the edge, but I mean, this is going to put them in a bad position. 99% already, I know.
Yeah, with Nero going down, Gus Fring going down, no one's on point.
That's such a stupid point. That is honestly unreal. Sorry.
I'm annoyed.
Yeah, because I don't think we had one fight there. It just felt like everybody was going in one by one by one. You know, it's like Noah's Ark. I know, yeah, no, definitely. But I mean, hopefully they regroup a little bit because I think these teams need just to have a little bit more of a group fight. Just because their team comps don't really work as dueling comps. Obviously, Ace wants to play a bit more of a dueling role, but if your team's silly, you don't really want to be spreading out too much because that, you know, Jazzy's gonna have a hard time. So's Kyo if you just leave them out to dry completely.
And as you say, like, yeah, Jazzy's on her own again.
Yeah.
Trying to make something happen. But yeah, Ace just you know, playing Tracy is going to be very hard. But hang on, the slammers come out from Gus. He's found 2, able to take down 5. Can he find Kane? Just misses, but DJ is on this Hanzo. You're doing wonders with the Storm Arrow. Gus able to take down Vibe as well. You got to think it opens the door, but not enough with Stealth and Kane sitting on point.
Yeah.
You know, sitting pretty. They didn't get pressured that much. Everyone was all over the place. Please group up. I want to cast an actual fight.
I know, that's what I'm thinking at this point. I mean, it's poetry in motion. I said what was going to happen and it happened. You know, it's always got a nice feeling as a caster. But yeah, Gus has managed to get a couple of picks. DJ managed to get a couple too. But, you know, they just need to play together. The further apart they're playing, the harder these fights again. And the closer they get to the last fight. Ace is going to drop Jazzy immediately. Gus is going to drop real low. Stealth is going to drop the bomb. Going to be able to get the remake. And I mean, they're just down 1. Oh, that was weird. DJ is going to be able to pick up Ace, so that might be the opportunity they need to get in. But
yeah, they need an opening, don't they? They really need an opening, and with Vibe dropping this ultimate here, I don't know if they're going to get one.
No.
That is they're completely shut down, but DJW, he doesn't care. He doesn't need the team. He's making it happen on his own. He finds Mini, but never mind, he walks into a turret and gets down that dream.
He was 1 HP, and he jumped forward, and then there was Torb ult on the floor anyway, so they panicked a little bit in midair. You can see them shaking. Ooh! That was a great recall by Ace. They dodged the 5-orb mid-air from Jazzy that was definitely going to kill them. Ace does manage to pick up Kyo. The anti-nade means that Jazzy's Transcendence isn't going to be able to do too much. Jazzy going to duel Ace once again. Who's going to win this time, DB? Oh my.
Well,
Vibe got a hammer kill. Vibe got a hammer kill.
To end out a very, very weird flashpoint. Goofy on your screen. Goofy indeed. What is happening?
Jinx. Yeah, well, Vibe getting the... Let's see, is this a hammer kill or is this... I don't know. This will probably be, this will be the triple kill with the... It's really interesting that they ult first. They know they can get a lot more spread because of the Rhine shield. As soon as anything happens with the... the Zarya ult, the Grav, they know the shield's going to go up, and it's going to be really hard for them to get the Torbolt, you know, properly spread around. So they ult first, they run in really aggressively when they're full HP and the overclock. So they're almost a mini tank at that point. They get the spread really well, and then it's up to Stealth to find a really good Grav, and they do that, and then together it works out really well, and they win that. They don't win that point, but they win that whole fight completely off that.
Yeah, like you said, there's a few very, you know, big deciding fights within that map, and that's Flashpoint, isn't it? Because it goes so quickly. that 1 or 2 fights in, and that's the point done. That you're over. So, like I said, there was at one point that they were just running on one by one, and because you didn't get a group up, all of a sudden the point's gone. It's 99%
Yeah.
to nil, and yeah, there's not much you can do about it, is there? Now we're Flashpoint done. We're moving over to I think, but I may be wrong. I'm gonna wait till someone tells me. I know
Yeah.
that they're probably chatting VC, screaming at each other about this, that, and whatnot. But we'll see what's going on here. But that wasn't the easiest cast, but it was fun. It was fun. It was very different from what we've looked at in the past.
Yeah,
So
no. I mean,
going on.
very different. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel bad. It did feel just a lot more like the teams wanted to show off their personal skill. Maybe it was that coax of the roll, DB. You
Yeah.
coaxed them in a little bit too hard because teams started flying in directions that maybe they shouldn't have been. I don't know. We saw a lot of individual play, which is really good because a lot of these players are super individually talented. But like, yeah, Jazzy was just on their own, in the middle of nowhere, and she just gets
Yeah.
picked out. There's not much you can do in those scenarios as
No.
Zen. And don't get me wrong, I don't think that. I think Jazzy is not playing the Zenyatta as perhaps. You made a call saying this is exactly how you want to see Overwatch played. Maybe to the latter end, I would maybe beg to disagree. Maybe a little bit more tighted spacing would just allow them. We saw them trying to on last point, but it's just a little bit too little, a little bit too late.
Yeah. Now, look, you did mention quickly the commented role. The MVP. Have you got anyone in mind? I just want to start the conversation off early. We're I think probably gonna get one more map before maybe 2, depending on the time.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if there's any names that spring into mind. There's a few that I've been looking at.
Go on.
I've got to say.
You start us off
Well,
because I don't know.
DJW has been doing some incredible things. His team haven't always been winning,
Yeah.
but he's been doing very well. And whether or not he's playing on his own a lot, so he's able to get the flashy picks. But I think he's just mechanically so gifted of a player and doing incredible. But then on the other side, you got like Neuro playing the support role and then also flexing over to the DPS.
Definitely.
Very, very well played from both of them. But yeah, I was wondering what your thoughts
Well,
are.
I also think Ace completely dominated Kings with the Genji.
Yeah.
Almost completely just ran the map themselves. There was just nothing that could stop them, and it felt like the map was almost completely determined by their play. So that was a massive performance. I mean, I think that DJ is a really good call. I think Mini played really well, especially in that last map, really shutting down the Tracers quite well. And just getting a lot of picks, playing really aggressively, but also cleansing exactly when they need to. Just doing everything right. I think the team play from the supports is maybe it was the comms. I don't know. I didn't have a clue, but it was just maybe it was that they were playing a little bit tighter together, but just managed to let them Mini shine a lot. Yeah, in that last map.
Well, you mentioned a few names. Mini did incredible, and also Ace. I think the Tracer gameplay from it, and we saw the Genji on King's Row as well. They were beautiful picks. But we're heading over now. Where I can give you a bit of a spoiler. We're heading over to Junkertown for our escort map. So you know how I feel about Widowmaker.
Of course.
And Junkertown is the perfect map for that, isn't it? It is
100%.
the perfect map for
Yeah.
Widowmaker. So I'm hoping to see something of that nature.
Yeah, I mean, and we have a lot of good Widow players in here. There we are, got it out. We have a lot of good Widow players here, so hopefully we see some good Widow shots. Maybe some of these players I know might lean more into the Ashe Mercy. I discourage that. It is cringe. Play Widowmaker as God intended, because it definitely.
Widowmaker's more fun. Widowmaker's more fun.
Yeah.
It's Ashe does the same. Does a lot of the damage that a Widowmaker can do, and is less of a glass cannon. You've got the pocket, so if you get dived, there's a good chance you're surviving. But then Widowmaker's more flashy. You get when you think of the Overwatch plays of history.
Yeah.
You know, what are you thinking of? I'm thinking of the Carpe on Lijiang
Yeah.
Tower. I'm thinking of the Carpe on Nepal. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm quite a Philly Fusion fan.
What?
I'm thinking of
No. Um. Yeah. No. Definitely. I think that this map has a lot of good memories for a lot of good moments, and why don't we make some more? We have the teams. I'm not sure if they're ready, but they are sat there, and they are looking like some good teams, very balanced from what I can see, and a lot of good play. I mean, it's just an all-star cast every direction you look. So as soon as we get in, which I think is pretty soon, we'll be presented with some great gameplay. I know that
Yeah,
for
I'll
sure.
tell you what, it is fun not being the guy who has to put everyone into lobby because I just get to sit here and waffle, and all of a sudden we load in. But as you
Yeah.
said, yeah, we're loading in to Junkertown here. I want to see some snipers. I want to see some Zenyatas. I want to see some flashy stuff. I want to see flashy stuff. But like I did mention, yeah. If you're watching this and you have any idea for MVP, even if you don't really understand what's going on in the game, if you've seen someone's name pop up and heard it a lot, chuck it in the chat. We want to hear people's opinions. If you are going to say your own name, don't put it. Don't put your own name. Come on, pick someone else. But yeah, loading in here. Let's see what we got. Am I going to be excited for this? Are we going to get to shout very loudly? It's not too late yet. So
It is for me.
yeah.
It is too late for me. But yeah, we are seeing. Maybe Dejarin heard what I thought about the Ashe. I thought Dejarin would maybe lean towards the Ashe a little bit more. Rav was boasting to us the other week about how good their Mercy is, so I thought maybe we'd see that, but no, we're seeing Rav on the Zenyatta, Dejarin on the Widow, so it'll be interesting. Vibe is picking the very interesting pick. I mean, they won on it last time, so they're going with the Torbjorn again. Not seen a Widow as of yet. Stealth any second. I'm sure we'll be locking the Widow. Not quite, but
Never mind.
still as good, honestly, in my opinion. And my favorite DPS character, personally. So I'll watch it out. Yeah, definitely. We also
Definitely the most.
have we looked where Rav is, by the way. Chazzy's picking up Dejarin immediately.
Hang on.
Look where Rav
Yeah,
is.
beautiful. Rav in the back line, 100%, but the turret has found Rav. I don't think any of Goofy have noticed as of yet. But a player down and with the pick coming out from Jazzy, it's going to be very hard to play this if you're the side of Silly.
Yeah.
But
Wait, Rav gets a pick.
Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you make it two? He's still chilling in that back line, still uncontested. And
He's been found though.
Gus needs to walk out here, yeah. Stealthy that's going up, playing the Jazzy, sorry. I was in disbelief as watching what was happening. Stealth able to kill Rav, but Rav's done so much damage there. And I think probably drilled some of the ego in.
Yeah.
Mental game.
There's a bit of a bag. I have to say, I think Rav died a little bit because he threw a little bit of a bag out there, and then Stealth just managed to pick him up. But I think it was worth every moment of it. Stealth is going to be able to be dropped by Ace. It is interesting seeing basically very similar comps being played. The big difference, obviously, in the tank line. Kyo playing the lesser played Hog, and Gus on the
dominance here. What are we seeing?
Four
There's a lot of
picks
picks coming out from Goofy here. So, they can stabilize. Neuro is alive on his Ana character and doing a lot of work for him, but Kyo finds Ace, chunks him down, and you gotta think if there's only two of you, it's a 2v3 here.
Ooh.
Massive nade
And a nano.
It's coming out, they find Kyo, they found. Oh, they didn't. They immediately found
Wait,
Stealth,
he got
they
him.
able to take down Neuro. Yeah, Gus able to finally find Stealth, but
That's crazy.
I was almost. Well, I don't really know. Can you call it a comeback? They have a lot of.
Oh
other
no!
support
Oh
coming
no!
out.
Jazzy
want
wants someone
that.
dead. Yeah, Jazzy. I
They
think
don't get it.
he's so low, 2 HP, but he lives. Dejarin is on the other side. Got a really good position here. Might be able to pump out a lot of damage, but Vibe is going to be able to pressure them off. We're seeing the trans come out from.
A beautiful sleep and nade came out from Neuro as well and shut down Kyo's ult
Uh-oh.
there. Yeah, what Goofy doing? They're all over the place. Rav is just he has one health, but he wants this Roadhog. He's hiding. But
Double
yeah,
bubbled
Stealthy
as well.
comes up, finds Rav hiding in a corner and takes him down, and that just allows Goofy to walk onto point there. And as I
Ooh.
say that, the Charin finds Vibe, just doing so much work on this soldier character. Gus walks around, finds Jazzy and Kane. Kyo though just left unchecked to walk around.
Does Dejarin know that they're there?
Yes, obviously.
Dejarin was showing the turret like there's no one there. No, but yeah.
you got to think though, if you're silly, you've got Gus on point and you've got both your supports in the never mind, Rav's gone to the back line.
Yeah,
You've got Neuro in the window, just absolutely keeping Gus alive.
Oh, he's
Rav's
done
like,
it the third time. It's the third time.
Oh,
He's
Jesse.
3-0. He's 3-0. We're gonna hear about this for weeks, Stevie. I'll be honest.
What'll be happening?
This is bigger for Rav than anything we could give him personally. The kills onto Jazzy. Jazzy's fueled, I'm sure, coming back looking for Rav specifically. And it's like a different game going on. Yeah, it's a different game going on among the actual game of Overwatch that we're watching.
Yeah, now both teams set up in quite good positions here. Rav just trying to find something, goes very low from the tracer.
Oh.
Nano Boost comes out to Ace, that's a Nano Blade. Can he find something? He can.
He
finds
can.
Jazzy, he finds 5, make it one more, go on. Give a 3k, everyone running away, and I don't think he's going to chunk down Keo that quickly.
Oh.
Able to kill maybe though? Nah, Gus finds it right at the end. Gus finds a 2k, and that is going to be silly. Full holding this first point of Junkertown. Never mind, Stealthy just goes over the top, finds the touch.
Good touch.
Last second, Jarn though killing him before he can even get
What
the retouch.
a
Yeah,
hold.
that's full hold now. What is happening?
These are pretty balanced teams, I want to say. As much as people might go, well, these are pretty balanced teams. I just don't know what's happening, DB. There's just been some kind of something's happened. 75 meters is not very far. It is rare that you don't see Junkertown go past first point. Maybe it was the lack of Widow. Maybe it was because they never ran a Widow. Maybe the Widow would have opened things up. Maybe Rav would have had to keep their head down a little bit more if there was a Widow threatening it. But I don't know.
I think the Genjis were doing a lot as well, weren't they?
Definitely Ace and Stealth both getting a lot of picks, but I mean, I guess Ace in the end getting victorious, had the 3k at the end, also getting both Keo and Kane. I know it said Kaneki, but I can't read Kaneki every time, so I'm just going to say Kane. Kane dropping low enough that they both die at the end, so yeah, it is. We're seeing a much maybe more serious team comp, one could say, from Team Goofy going out. They're looking to actually maybe give them a taste of their own medicine. Interesting to see, do you think Gus will roll out on this Doomfist? It will be a tough... I don't think they'll stay on it for long if they do.
Yeah, Gus is going to roll out. I don't know if Gus will stay on the Doomfist, but opening up now, a lot going on here. There's a lot to play for. The 75 meters. They are trying to make something happen quickly. Gus just chilling on the rooftop, just waiting for the punch. Goes flying into the sky and instantly jumps.
He's done another one. He's got another one. Someone stop this man.
Jazzy on the high ground, jumps over. Yeah, Rav gets chunked down quickly. They knew what was happening. They weren't able to stop it, but Ace went with Rav there. And hang on a second. Yeah, the Zen died with the Genji. It just opened up that fight perfectly. Gus following with the Doomfist as well, just able to straight in there and keep the pressure going. The Giant flying through the sky, trying to find some headshots, but what a beautiful rotation there from Ace and Rav.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, they got a lot done. Unfortunately, they both got picked up on the other side, so it wasn't able to do too much. I mean, the Discord of it is just making Kyo just a piece of butter. And they are all hot knives, shredding straight through all that healing. And I mean, we're seeing Ace go in, but it's a little bit of a microwave there. Rav is going to be able to get one, but Jazzy gets their revenge, managing to pick up one. Dejaron is going to be able to pick up someone. Ace going to duel. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Jazzy is going to be able to pick them up. Is regenning at the back. Jazzy's doing a lot
back
there.
on the ball as well and found Dejaron, but they got to go on point. There's 4 meters, 3 meters. It's getting low. Keo, though, has been Discord and has to jump out. Beautifully played from Jazzy, just wanted to bring back the reputation.
Oh, no.
And as I'm saying that, Keo has gone in and killed himself almost, and left Jazzy open.
How did that?
To a Doomfist. That is hard to
That punch not
and
stun.
survives.
Jazzy went sliding off that wall. That's crazy. Yeah, listen, I'll be honest, I've gone against Gus's Doomfist a couple of times. It is not something you want to be on the receiving end of. This man is creative, hard to hit, and hits hard. Keo dropping to Jaren. Rav dropping real low. I mean, there's only 2 minutes left, DB. What we're looking at is Team Goofy having a real chance at defending this, but at the same time, they only need to push 3 meters. So it's
Now, Silly caught out there. They all three of them stacked up on that cart, and you just saw Goofy closing in. They were spread out around them. They had the virus being chucked on top of them from Stealthy. There's Jazzy very low, but yeah, just pumping so much damage. And Rav dying before leaving spawn almost. That's a minute and a half.
Oh,
Able to get,
no.
this isn't looking too good, is it? This is not looking great for the side of City. They came into this with such an advantage, and now they're barely.
They need to group up. They need just to take a good fight. They haven't taken a good fight in ever. They have 5 ults, well, 4 ults. But like they just haven't taken a good fight. Oh, Kyo is asleep. It's not looking great for him. Pops
Drops
the
the
transcendence.
ult to try and drops the mines to try and get out alive. But Gus Frings the one that dies. Jaren able to find the headshot onto Vibe, but Jazzy taking down his counterpart in Rav. You got that's tough. Kyo gets slept, but Jazzy is in the backline trying to find Neuro. Gets naded, so I don't know if it finds Ace in the process. Neuro and Jaren though getting the picks. Gus Fring coming on this Doomfist again and again and again. They've got a lot of volts on the side of Silly. They need to make something happen. It's 35 seconds.
Last fight, but they have ults. They've realized they have quicker spawn. They can come in and they can get a massive fight here. So that's what they're gonna do. I don't think he even notices Kyo, but that's okay. They have Bob, so if they need the pressure, they can. They're gonna start opening it up with Bob. Good idea. The blade is gonna come out as well. Instantly gonna get a big pick. Bob is gonna be hacked, but I mean we're seeing Ace getting 2, maybe even 3. Just someone stop this, man. It's just too nasty. But I mean. Everyone is low, but I mean, I don't think it will be enough. It looks like everyone's going to drop, and the
Jaren doing a lot there. There's 2 seconds left on the clock, and Silly just about to walk it in. Vibe tries to walk in, but not.
Jazzy
on the loop. So get the contest, and with Mini Mythical on the Kane on the high ground with the Ana, doing a lot for Ace. Just getting kills left, right, and center. That's 3. I took a breath, now 3, and yeah, you are. Kyo's not able to get the contest. Rolls a bit too far, and Silly take map 4.
Yeah, definitely.
That was lovely.
No, 100%. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was another Ace play of the game. Let's have a look here. I was right. This could be from both halves, to be honest. It might be the Nano Blade from point 1, but no, it's going to be the Blade at the end. I want to see this again. Picks up Vibe. Look, the sense to just play it a bit slow. Gets 1, gets 2. The Blade ends, doesn't panic. I don't even know where that water came from. It must have just been in there somewhere. But that shows real skill. You know, having those kind of kills. That means Team Silly. That's 3 maps for them. Team Goofy only getting 1. Obviously, teams change every map. But yeah, I mean.
I'll tell you what. I lost count, and I didn't quite know the score.
It's 3-1. It's Team 3-1 Silly to Goofy.
Yeah, lovely. Well, it is on. Is it on stream? It is on stream.
It is.
That's my bad for not watching my own stream. Now that concludes the first of the Dystopia Pugs, the Christmas Pugs. That was fun. That was good fun.
Yeah.
I've told the players already to hop in chat and give us some MVP.
That was a great idea.
Ideas.
Well, we've already got 1. Someone come in, instantly said Jazzy. So.
Yeah, Waddles, to my knowledge, is Kyo.
Yeah,
I know that.
I think it is as well.
Yeah.
So Kyo is voting for Jazzy. They had a couple of games together, so it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I mean Jazzy had a big old performance. I mean, I'll be honest, Jazzy is probably, I mean, really good defense from them. She played really well on defense, but probably not super happy about how many kills Rav got on her. You know, they are. Oh, Rav's voted for themselves. Don't do that, Rav. Stop being silly, bud. But yeah, no. Who do you think, DB?
Well, right, there's a bit of recency biases there, and Rav played incredibly on that Zenyatta. Jazzy is a very good player. I don't know if she's ever told you this, but
Don't. The PTSD is kicking out.
But no, that it's good fun. That kind of the pug environment, because you get to see stuff like that, isn't it? You know, Rav just absolutely dominating Jazzy on that last match. In terms of MVP, yeah, I got to think consistency. I've got to think who has done very well throughout the entirety of the pug. And there's 2 names. There's 2 names that shout to me. That's Neuro and Ace. They
Okay.
both did
Yeah.
so well. They both did so well. There's a few people I'm seeing in chat say Neuro. I think I'm seeing
That's
Neuro
cool,
say
isn't
that
it?
basically vote for himself. But Gus as well saying Neuro. There's a few different names being shouted. But yeah, guys, keep them coming. We'll keep commenting on what you guys talking about. But to me, yeah, they are the two names screaming at me. It's Neuro and
I
Ace.
have two more to add to the hat. Maybe two that we've already talked about.
Yeah.
Uh, DJ, DBGJ,
Yeah.
DJ. Um, we were talking about him so much. The first three maps, maybe not. Were they even playing last map? I don't think they were.
No,
No,
not that last
DJ
map.
wasn't playing last map, so I think we have to keep in mind that recency bias is a big thing. DJ played really well, so we can't like just forget about them just because they they took a back seat in one of the games. But I think definitely worth bringing up. Yeah, I don't know. That was one of the names, and I can't remember the other one. So I'm just gonna change my wording to one. But yeah, no. I have to say, as much as they did say it about themselves, Nero is right. I don't think they lost a game. Well, no, that's untrue. I think they did win.
Was it
They,
the flashpoint? The flashpoint they were on the.
yeah, when he played DPS.
Yeah, I think possibly. I think possibly.
Yeah, so
So
maybe not all of them then, but at the same time, it's every player really played well. I have I think one highlight of every player in my mind now thinking about it. So
you can think of one, can't you? Yeah, there was many times that the amount of people in this got, there was that beautiful pin into a wall from Rav and then slamming the wall. You had Gus pinning himself off the map for absolutely no reason on King's Row.
Rav shattering and it cancelled. Rav and Jazzy 1v1ing. Rav name pops up a lot, but not often for good reasons. So I don't know. Do we have to decide now?
I think we announce it on stream. What the people want to say, come on, get in chat. Should we announce it in stream or should we announce it in Discord? We're gonna have to waffle for 20 seconds as they catch up to us in
Yeah.
real time. But let us know in chat. There's a few of you chatting quite consistently, so get on it for me. I think I've got quite a strong idea in my head. I'm not gonna put it out there. I know. Jay, we get to speak in the
I know
background.
we have secrets that we keep from you lot, so we do maybe know. I think we have a couple of ideas. I just want to say everyone played really well. I hope you guys all had fun as well. Obviously, we can't hear anything. We're kind of a little bit disconnected, so it is a little bit hard for us to always know.
Yeah, we were trying to check in a lot and stuff, but
But
now
hopefully they had fun. I hope they
we've
had
had
fun.
three votes. Three votes of stream and Discord. So we're a bit split at the moment. Come on, keep them coming.
And I don't mind. So at this point, let's flip a coin. We probably could do both now. I mean, I think
I'm happy to. We'll do it on both either way. But I do like saying on stream. I like
yeah.
giving the
I
nice
think
feeling of.
if we already know, I think there's no reason to hold out on them. Before we announce it, while they're all paying attention, because a lot of these players weren't in stream for the matches, we are going to be doing community events more often. We've already got an idea kicking around for one. So
Well, to be honest, I'm thinking that what better place to announce it? Stop me if you disagree.
no, you can do it. You can do it.
You are my
You go for it.
co-owner, but come on, guys. We don't quite have a drum roll set up, but I know there'll be a few people, especially a few people who played in there's a beef. If you've been in the general chat of Discord, of the Dystopia Discord, there's a bit of an argument going on. A few people's names being set to
Of course.
what have we got? We got best Anna in the Discord, actual best Anna in the Discord.
Yeah, it gets a little bit confusing sometimes because I don't know who anyone is.
It does. So I thought, what better way to settle it once and for all than a bit of Anna paintball? Take it back to Overwatch 1. Let's get in there. It might be a bit hard to cast, but I'm thinking, yeah, we go straight in. Anna paintball, winner takes all. If you're in there and you win it, you get actual best Anna in the Discord name. If you don't win it, you have to change off. We'll put it all on the line here.
Exactly. I think that's a good one. I mean, we will be having also more normal pugs. Normal. I did an air quotation, so I realize now you can't see me. So we will be doing more just like games like this, but I think a nice fun game mode as well for some of these Arna players. I know they've been arguing, DB. They've been arguing, and you've been arguing with them. So I think some of them are here today. So you can
Yeah,
prove
but that's what I'm
yourselves.
saying.
So
I think two of Kane and Euro,
yeah,
both of them are in this best Anna wall. So we'll see it. We'll see how it goes. But now we've kept it going. We've hang on. We haven't let you know exactly who the MVP vote is, and who gets to announce it.
you do it.
I'm
You
happy.
you do it. You do it. You do it.
Okay, I'm going for it. Right. The first community event of the return of Dystopia, the Christmas PUG, the new owner of the community champion role, for some incredible plays on Anna, some beautiful plays on Ash, and all round just well played entire PUG.
Mm.
I we've agreed on this, is unanimous. Neuro is our first MVP. Congratulations, Neuro.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Really well played to everyone, like we said.
Applause
But
in the background. Applause.
yeah,
Applause.
it is almost 10 o'clock, so I've got to be a little bit quiet. But yeah, congratulations, Nero. You played really great. Everyone played really well, but Nero just stands out on every map. Has great players, really stood their ground. So definitely deserving of the role. But if you think, oh, you're shaking, you're grabbing your arm of your chair, and you're angry with us, why don't you prove yourself? Why don't you come down to the next one and take the role off him? Why don't you go and try and win the role yourself? So just come down. Or if you just want to have a good time, we've been plugging it a lot. Join the Discord. The Twitter is always the place where you can tell when we're about to go live and what events. So follow us there as well. It's a nice way to keep updated. So there are a lot of updates to come. We're going to be streamlining everything. So do expect things to get better. Don't expect that you will be seeing higher quality stuff, especially after Christmas, when I think it gets a little bit crazy. Sorry, less crazy for everyone.
Yeah, calm down a bit, won't it? No,
Yeah.
we won't have as much going on. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that came out
100%.
today. It was a real pleasure. I love getting back on this channel. I love seeing the Dystopia logo kicking about.
I
You will
know.
know what I'm like. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone. I really enjoyed it. I'm hoping you all did. Like Jay said, get in the Twitter, get in the Discord. There's gonna be more coming up in the next few weeks as we maybe try and grind a bit on the Twitch. But yeah, so thank you to everyone that came out. I don't know. Do we have an outro? Have we got one?
Don't. I did not prepare one. This is a pretty. I'll be
I've
honest.
put you on the
banked-
spot. I've put you on
yeah.
the spot.
Well, I can just put the intro in for the third time. No, I'm not going to do that for them. Because it's a
Yeah.
countdown, not count out. So we'll just say do this the good old fashioned way. We have our peak viewers at the moment as well. So while they're all here, we'll just do it one last time. Follow the Twitter, join the Discord. Congratulate Neuro. Congratulate everyone you saw today. But congratulate Neuro. Tell them how well they did. Join us in the next one, either on the stream or in person in the game. But yeah, just come along. We do these events for people to have fun and to kind of, we want people to have
Get
fun together.
involved.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just come down.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, well,
Thank you so much for coming out. And yeah, it's gonna be a signing off, isn't it? It's about bedtime, I
it
think.
is
So,
a little bit snoozy for me and DB, but yeah, it's been a pleasure. I've been Jay, and he's been DB, and we do thank you for coming out, and we'll see you again next time. Ta-ra now.
cheers, guys.
We're done.